good early evening, or late evening, early night. Welcome to episode 37 of the Table Talk Podcast. We are officially live. Uncle Eddie ain't even in the camera right now, so you're going to have to scoot over this way. You're going to have to scoot in this way more. Well, I'm glad that we got Ramsey in the building, and we got, Zach in the building as well. They're going to be here helping us out, making sure that everything is tip-top shape. Like I said, welcome to episode 37 of the Table Talk Podcast. Today, we are going to have an exciting show for you guys today. It is a Would You Rather Part 2. We're going to ask the unks different situations. Right now, we have Uncle Eddie in the building. We have Uncle Nash, inshallah, coming soon. Of course, you got the co-host, Abdullah, a.k.a. Big Sis in the building. Little Sis, a.k.a. co-host as well, a.k.a. Little Sis, Sada Dabit in the building as well. We are live. You know, Uncle Ed, this is not his first time being in the studio. He's been on the Fantasy Guys shows a couple times, so this is his first Table Talk show, though. All right?
Welcome.
Listen, prepare for wisdom. All right? Prepare for some wisdom. All right? Okay, Eddie. By the way, guys, his laugh changed. His voice changed. Everything changed.
Sounds a little weird too.
Yeah, I know, man. But everything changed about Uncle Ed. Everything changed about Uncle Ed. I can tell you all that right now, right? Yes. And like I said, would you rather? There's gonna be some random questions. Inshallah. Random questions gonna be shot at these guys. We're gonna be asking them all that stuff. And so we'll get into that later. Got to give a shout out to our two sponsors of today, BC Adhesives and Leo's Coney Island and Royal Oak. First shout outs to BC Adhesives, located in Franklin, Wisconsin. You can go to BC Adhesives for all your industrial adhesives needs. They do food packaging, book binding, product assembly, and many other industrial services. If you're in need of adhesives for your business or having trouble with your current adhesives applications, you can contact them by phone 1-888-679-9825 or by website www.bcadhesives.com. Shout out to Matt, Terry, Ed, and Jake. I actually just seen Matt Cassidy. Gave you a shout out, by the way. Said tell Uncle Eddie I said what up.
Hey, Matt.
One of our former roommates got married over the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. So Matt Cassidy's getting married in October.
Oh.
Nice. Congratulations.
Everybody pretty much got married like within a year, like 4 or 5 of them.
Nice.
Within a year of each other. So, obviously not me though. You know what I'm saying? But yes, with that said, Uncle Eddie, welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay? First of all, can you tell people about yourself, who you are, what you do, how you do things? You know what I'm saying? Smooth Criminal, Tony. That's Tony's nickname for Uncle Ed. Smooth Criminal.
Yeah.
He's shy.
Don't be shy. Don't even think about the camera.
Yes. How are you,
He's just
Uncle?
talking to us.
Yes.
I'm good. You know,
You're good,
I'm
man?
I'm good.
Everything's smooth?
Everything is great.
You know, taking care of business?
Yes.
You know, by the way, I just want to let y'all know, part of the Hamtramck versus Dearborn roster. Alright, so he got that ring. Alright, that ring is definitely, y'all should get rings, by the way.
That would be cool.
Make it official.
We did get t-shirts.
Yes.
We did get t-shirts. That was cool.
Alright. Big sis, how are you? Welcome back. Everything good?
Yeah.
Everything smooth? Sada, everything good with you too? Let me ask you guys this question, alright? If you had to describe Uncle Ed, how would you be describing Uncle Ed? That's what I want to know.
You wanna go first or?
Yeah, I'm looking at Sada right now.
I'm going first. I would describe Uncle Ed as genuine. You're a genuine person. I appreciate you so much. You know that.
Thank you.
Are we gonna get tears in here?
No, we're not. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun.
For sure, you're very, very genuine, and I love that part.
Big sis, how you would describe Uncle Ed as an uncle?
Like, look at his nickname. It's Uncle Ed. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I feel like he is that person that you can go to, that you could open up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just non-judgmental and just loving.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And by the way, Uncle Ed is the unk of all unks. You know what I'm saying?
Like, look at his nickname.
Like all my boys call him Uncle Ed, Unk. You know, everybody that we play fantasy with call him Unk. You know, so he's Unk. He's Unk, man.
He's that cool Uncle Jesse.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a good one.
Yeah, like Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, that's a very good one. So, like I said, today's show is Would You Rather. I have 8 questions in front of me. I think we have another one coming from Sada as well. And basically, we're going to ask questions, be in scenarios. Some of it is, serious, somewhat serious. Some of it is obviously imaginary, I guess you could say. So definitely gonna have some fun with this.
Let me say something.
Yes.
I hate would you rather's.
Really?
You know why?
I don't.
Because I find the middle. I find the median.
Yeah.
I always find the median. I'm just like,
But it's good conversation.
100%.
Yes, but there's a lot of them are also too. It's like if you're in different situations, you would probably pick the other.
Yeah.
What you usually wouldn't pick. So
But-
that's what I feel in a couple of the questions. So you're gonna hear me say, So.
Alright, by the way, Uncle Nash wasn't liking how he was hyping up Uncle Eddie. He had to let us know that he's gonna be here soon.
Oh,
Alright?
don't ask me that question. When it's Uncle Ed.
I can answer that.
Uncle
That's
Nash.
a would you rather too. Would you rather have an uncle that's tough love and funny, or sweetheart and funny?
Wait, who said
Answer the
Uncle Ed is a
question.
sweetheart?
No, I think Adnan. I don't.
Yeah.
So
Look at Zach.
No,
Zach is disappointed
Nishman-
right now.
No, Nishman will tell you how it is. It don't matter. Like he doesn't have no limit. I feel like Adnan, you're sweeter. In that sense.
We were.
And
Nash
Nash
was a
would be
little
like,
mad at me the other day.
what the hell's out of your face?
Hey, look at Ramsey, by the way, the cameraman. I just want to let y'all know, Ramsey's been on top of his game with that camera stuff, so shout out to Big Ramsey.
Did he make himself a coffee too?
Yeah, I think so. Alright, with that said, let's get started. Uncle Nash, inshallah, will be coming soon, like he said. He'll jump right in. So the first question I have today is, would you rather have a lot of friends? So we were kind of talking about this on Eid, right? We kind of mentioned this conversation, like, would you rather have a lot of friends, but no real best friend, or one or two best... I don't think this was the one, actually.
Yeah.
Or one or two real best friends, but not a lot of friends. Okay, so let me repeat that. Would you rather have a lot of friends, but no real best friend, or one or two real best friends, but not a lot of friends? Okay? So, Uncle Ed, we're going to let you start off on this one. What would you rather have?
I mean, from all my life experiences and everything, now I believe one or two good friends is all you really need. You know what I'm saying? You can always be cool with a lot of other guys and everything, but if you got that little solid core, a handful of guys, you know what I'm saying, that's your best friend, you can go to, talk about anything, that'll be there for you. I think that's what I would go for. One or two solid best friends.
Sada, what you got to say?
No, it's just cute how he's shy and whatnot. But
Can you stop messing with him, man? I feel like I usually mess with Uncle Ed. Sada's over here.
No, he's hilarious. Oh, that's
Don't start.
Should I wait?
Yeah, no, so you go ahead.
Okay, so I would actually say the opposite. Growing up, I had I was obsessed with like a certain, group and whatnot, but now that I have a lot of friends, I like that more better, it's nice. It's nice to be able to be friends with a lot of people and whatnot, but just know how who your boundaries with other people. You don't necessarily need a best friend. I think that you just need like you said, a group of friends or whatnot, but it doesn't necessarily have to be one or two. I like branching out and meeting new people and.
So how many best friends do you think you have?
I don't consider them as best friends. I consider them yes, I have probably 6 solid people that I like. They're like my sisters more so, because I grew up with them. I'm always with them. Blah 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 blah. But it's not. I think the word best friend is kind of cringe.
I mean,
you get what I'm saying?
You could say sisters also.
Yeah,
the 5 guys that I'd be referring to would be like brothers to me.
Yeah, and but saying it's one. That's what I'm saying. The question is one or two, and then just having the rest are just whatever, But I think having that 6, 7 that I just
Welcome.
Come on,
this one's back.
Nash is in the building. Nash is in the building. Alright.
Get ready for you.
He is here. There's the
I
should play the instruments. I should play an instrument right now.
As always.
Alright. Listen, this is
But
this ain't a family event unless Uncle Nash or Uncle Eddie don't show up late. You know what I'm saying?
But it's worth it.
Yes, it is.
It's late, but it's worth it.
Better late than
Put
never.
the headsets on just to let you
never.
know. Alright, let me make sure Nash is in the camera angle too. You want to scoot just a little bit more closer towards Abid, and we're good to go. Basically, first of all, Sada is talking about would you rather have a lot of friends but no real best friend, or one or two real best friends but not a lot of friends. Okay, so that's what she's answering. I don't know if you finished though.
Yeah,
Going back.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Okay, so that was her answer. I want to say hi to Caltrey. Troop, best show on Monday afternoon. Shout out to Caltrey. Alright, 2 real friends, not a lot of friends, because 2 real friends will help you live, but if you have a lot, they will not. My man Kel, back's against the wall right now or something.
He's a smart young man.
He
Smart
is.
young man.
He is, man. He is. Uncle Nash, first of all, what's going on? It's not your first time on the show, so I don't know if you need much introduction. Alright, but Uncle Nash is in the building. We said he don't have to be on the grill today. You know, we made sure that he's just here today to chill. But don't be surprised if he ends up on the grill by the end of the night. Alright, that's just what ends up happening. How would you answer that question?
He didn't even introduce himself or any of that.
No.
I mean, do you want to introduce yourself? You're more than welcome to introduce yourself as well, Uncle Nash.
He's your
I'm Nash.
Nasty Nash.
Nashy Nash.
Chef Nash.
Chef Nash.
Instagram, TikToks, what is it, Nash? Real talk.
Instagram, 897 Doughboy. TikTok, Nashy Nash 418.
There you go.
Those
Why-
are
what's
funny
your-
voices.
See, why are you
I
laughing?
like that. I like that. I'm not on that stuff. So I like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
Hey, shout out to my brother Nash. TikTok 418.
Nah, but as far as the question goes, yeah, keep your circle small. I'd rather just have a few like good friends I can rely on, and then everybody else is, hey, what's up? Hi, keep it moving.
How small is your circle?
Small.
How small is small? I mean, you know, that's another question.
I would say, like, tight knit would probably be in the range of like 5 to 10 people.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's a lot to me.
That's not a lot.
That's a lot.
That's not a lot.
But you know what? Because when let me jump in.
I'm gonna say 2 to 3 the most.
And this is like I'm not even including like family.
Yeah.
Like this is like I can count on maybe 5 to 10 people to have my back on certain things. That's everybody else is just what's up and then keep it
And
moving.
that's exactly what I was saying.
That's it. And I don't think that's small at all. I think that's small. Like that's like a good amount of people that you would actually enjoy yourself being around and having a good time.
Yeah.
When you go to places and it's like not your crowd and you're not comfortable, you don't want to be there.
That's true.
What you guys say, Ivy?
You guys are all gonna be like, what are you talking about? Okay, so for me, I feel like when you're younger, especially because like I didn't grow up with sisters, I was by myself with a bunch of boys. I feel like it was very, very crucial for me to have best friends, But as I got older, I feel like sometimes when you're with 1 or 2 very, very close friends, you lose your own identity. You can't be like who you want to be because you're like kind of surrounded by them all the time. Like you pick up their stuff and like you're just not true to who you are. Like I don't want to like sit here and bring up the Kardashians, but I really think about like
Jordan and
Kylie. Jordan was not her true self until they broke apart, and then Jordan like blew up, and she was her own person. She's always in her shadow. To be honest with you, like I learned the hard way that you cannot trust anyone. So I would rather have a bunch of friends, not have any like ties with any of them, and just focus on like my family, and just have a bunch of friends that for me it's like connections, networking. Like I love my coworkers. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to what I'd rather have, I definitely would have a bunch of group of friends that I don't like, high and by acquaintances, no, hard feelings, no obligations, because like girls are different. Like if you don't show up to a party and they're your best, like they get mad. It's just weird. I would rather have a bunch of friends and just be real close, with my family and like. That's just my opinion on that.
I love
Mic
that.
drop.
There you
Literally.
go. I love that. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I completely agree with her. By the way, 100% of what she just said. I am with that as well because the more friends you have, I feel like the more responsibility you kind of have.
And
They feel like you said, they feel obligated.
And like we're human. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, I've never done anybody wrong. You know what I'm saying? People are going to, do something that hurts you, and you just have to realize like it's not intentional, and it's just better to have a bunch of friends. And I don't know. I just feel like you can grow more in that aspect.
There you guys go. And I agree, by the way. I definitely agree with my big sis on that too. I think it's very simple. Keep a couple friends. Definitely be cool with everybody. Uncle Ed, best advice I ever got, and I always tell people to this day, he told me this when I was still young, middle school young. He told me straight up, he's like, you ain't gotta be best friends with everybody, just keep a good relationship with them and be cool with them. Alright? And that's what it's all about, man. At the end of the day, you ain't gotta be best friends with everybody. Just be good with people, do good, do what you gotta do, and keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying?
You can't always control how people, treat you, but as long as you're a solid person and you do your best to treat them right, you'll be okay.
That's it, But great points from everybody. I definitely like that one. I definitely like what everybody was saying. By the way, feel free to chime in, guys. Don't, we ain't gotta have this
Let me
nice.
hear.
We don't have to be
I
nice
still
to each
think
other.
that you still got to have a couple solid friends.
I say
You know
1,
what I'm
2.
saying?
I said 2, 3 is the max.
Handful, 5 max. You know what I'm saying?
No,
See, sometimes you have a certain person for a certain thing.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's true.
Like when you need a certain
My
thing, you need
biggest
advice.
question is someone that you can tell anything to. That's my definition of in that category.
I think
Anything
that your
to.
significant other, your wife should be your best friend.
100%. I'm saying aside
that's
to
it.
family, if we're sticking away from family,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I think that's my question that I ask myself. Can you say anything to this person? And that's the category of that. Next one. Any final comments on that one? If you guys are watching, feel free to call in. The number is 313-306-1750. We got people watching. Feel free to chime in. You guys
Have
agree?
you ever heard?
Disagree?
I'm sorry. Have
No.
you ever heard of the saying, "You tell one person, you told the world"?
Yes.
Those are the friends you don't want to have.
I know, but sometimes, regardless, you tell one
Every
person.
friend has a friend.
Yeah.
And that's why you keep your circle small.
But that circle, his circle has another circle.
Juicy news.
You know what I'm saying?
That person wouldn't be in your circle if you knew what that person.
Let's say Zach is in your circle. I know his family.
I feel like everybody has different situations in there. I genuinely feel like no one could treat somebody the same. So the way you treat me, you're not gonna treat. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes things happen to you, and that's why you feel that way. But he's
you
been
probably
solid
have.
with certain situations, or the people. It could be the same person. You get what I'm saying? Which the next question we're gonna kind of dive into. Just because you think that they're kind of sus or whatnot doesn't mean they didn't do nothing to Deshaun, so Deshaun will probably think
That is
I
true.
can.
Everybody's experience
So
matters.
yeah,
too.
everybody's experience
sure.
matters.
That's true. All right. Next question, Uncle Nash, going straight to you. We have about 8 of them. All right. Would you rather have someone act like they like you when they are around you, but talk smack behind your back, or would you rather have someone say they don't like you and make it clear when they are around you? And to be honest with you, I already know Uncle Nash's answer. All right.
Yeah, I want to hear
He
that.
just straight up don't care. If you don't like me, say it to my face. He ain't got time for that knick-knack, paddywhack.
Give
Give it dug a bone.
Well, let's hear it.
God, I know, of course, I'm just
He
messing
could
with
maybe
you.
have a different
No,
insight.
no,
Because I think he's matured over the years for sure.
I mean, why would you not?
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
No, I'm saying, I'm with that, man. If you don't like me, just stay away from me.
Yes.
Get away from me.
Okay, let him talk. Let him
You know?
see, that's the thing, I don't know how to put this, but okay, the first part was what now?
Would you rather have someone act like they like you when they are around you, but talk smack behind your back, or would you rather have someone say they don't like you and make it clear when they are around you?
Can I go first since I went last this time, and then you guys can chime?
See, in that situation, it's a lose-lose situation in both scenarios
That's enough.
concerning myself. I mean, if you're around me but you're talking back behind my back, I find out it's a problem. If you're in front of me, you tell me I don't like you, and then you need to leave, or it's gonna be a problem.
No, they just know that he don't like I don't like
That's
each
not
other.
what you said.
I mean, he ain't gonna say it to his face in front of people.
But that's what you said.
Alright,
On
well,
the
you're not
video.
gonna he's not gonna say it to your face in front of people.
Which
you know what I'm
part?
saying?
The first one or the
No, the
second
second one. Yeah, he just straight
So,
up don't like
what
you.
if it was a scenario
And he
where
don't shake your hand in the room.
Do I know about it, or?
You do know about it.
Oh,
And he straight up don't like you, and there've been situations where he don't mess with you, and
Keep your distance.
Yeah, just stay away.
stay away. I mean,
Okay. Here's my thing. Everybody's gonna talk smack about everybody behind your back. You can't control what they say. I know even people that I love talk about me behind my back. My own mom talks about me behind my back. You know what I'm saying? If we're being real, Here's my thing with that. When they say the second part, say the second part again.
I'm gonna say the whole question again.
Okay.
Would you rather have someone act like they like you when they are around you, but talk smack behind your back, or would you rather have someone say they don't like you and make it clear when they are around you? See, I didn't say that he said it. They make it clear.
Okay, here's
Like, they don't
I think,
shake your hand. They don't
see,
mess with you.
to me, that's disrespectful. As a Muslim, it doesn't matter if they like you or they don't like you. If you're in a room with another Muslim, you need to shake their hand. You need to be cordial. You need to be kind. That's my thing. That's why I don't like when, oh, they don't like me, I'm not gonna shake her hand. I'm gonna avoid her. I'm gonna be whatever. That's childish to me.
Yeah.
That's very, very Jahiliya mindset. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely. I'm not gonna be best friends with you. Go out with you. You know what I'm saying? But if there's a gathering where there's no other way around it. I'm gonna be kind no matter what, even if I know that I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm sorry that you don't like me. Because honestly, there's no one that I do not like. Because at the end of the day, I feel like that means that they won against me. You know what I mean? Like, and they took away from my energy. If I'm gonna get the energy to hate someone or not like someone, they're taking away from me now. So no, I'm not gonna let nobody take away from me now. I know things, you fall apart. You're not gonna be best friends with everybody. You're not gonna be friends with everyone. No matter what, that's life. You grow apart. Things happen. But at the same time, if you're in the making this with me and you're there, I'm gonna respect you as if like nothing happened. I'm not gonna act like I'm mad at you. I'm not gonna make it clear like in front of everybody that, oh, I can't even look at this person, or I'm gonna avoid the room, or I'm gonna act normal, and I'm gonna be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I don't know how to answer that question and like what side I want. I would rather them. I don't want to be like where they show in front of like basically the first part.
Okay.
I agree with the first part for me, in that situation.
All right.
I get what I'm trying to say. Can I get some like rebuttal? Can I get some talking?
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it, and I'm sure people watching and probably agree with you too.
That was a good answer.
Very good answer.
You broke both sides down.
Yeah.
That's my problem, Allah. I can't.
That's why we gotta save you to the end. I mean, to go break both parts down. Uncle, I don't want to answer the question no more.
Like, what you,
Look, man.
Well, you ain't leaving nothing for me to say.
No, but Uncle Ed, what's up?
Yeah.
What would you rather want?
I mean, I'd like to be around respectful people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I have a grudge with anybody, and if I see you at a gathering or something, I'm still gonna show you respect, shake your hand, hi, how you doing, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be in your face or trigger anything.
Because
just keep it
sometimes
moving, respectful, and
because sometimes it's not when you act different or you act weird or whatever, like, you're affecting everybody in the room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just between like you and them anymore.
Right.
Like it makes everybody uncomfortable.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
For sure. I mean, you don't want to start no problems. I mean, like you said, we're a lot mature now. We know what's going on. We have kids and everything, you know what I'm saying? So we're not looking for no problems. Just respect everybody and peace and love.
Life is short.
Life is
Peace
short.
and love.
Life is short.
Sada T.
I agree with the result that we all came up with, but I'm just, if it's something about me, I still want to know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If it's something about me, just let me know.
That's a different question.
Can't
No,
worry
no,
about
no,
that.
it's not about something
No, but
about
like,
you.
if they have an issue with me, I want to know.
Yeah.
I just want to know. And to be
And
honest,
that's the part that I'm trying to say. By the way, for sure, when you're in a setting, you definitely don't want to show nothing, But it's just obvious,
And
that that's the
and
situation.
it's also too. It's about the person. There's little, like we still talked about before. I don't treat everybody the same. You know what I mean? If it's one of my family members or someone that I'm really close with, I would want to know.
Yeah.
But if it's someone that I'm just cordial with, or they're not in my life, you know what I mean? I don't talk to at least once a month. I mean, that's between you. Like, I still want to know, but rather how I'm going to handle it, or if I am going to even handle it, will be different.
Uncle Ed not telling the whole truth.
Who's that?
Multiple times he told my auntie to call me and shame me. Snitches get stitches from Tony Fahmy Hussein. Alright, that's Tony. I told y'all. Tony, I already called him the smooth criminal, Uncle Tony. I just want to let you know that's Tony's nickname.
I did have to call my mama on him a couple times, you know what I'm saying?
There you go. Sometimes it have to happen. Alright, so yes. There we go. Shout out to Tony, Fantasy Guys Tony, alright? Now, moving on to the next one. Anybody got any final comments, Nash? I know you started it and you heard everybody.
No, I'm good. It's just...
It's all, obviously everybody's answers,
Yeah.
So,
If you can try to avoid the situation, avoid it.
No,
what
but
I'm saying? Keep it
sometimes
going.
avoiding with certain people, it's not nice. You want to kind of figure it out, especially if you care about them.
No, but
If it
Sada
matters.
said, I mean, if it's a nobody that you really don't care about, or you know, okay, that's
Yeah.
your problem. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna turn up even more, make you hate me more. So that's all matter.
You can't always worry about other people's
You're not always
opinions.
gonna be everyone's cup of tea as well. So
Yeah, there's some people that don't like you.
that's cool.
There's always gonna be haters.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And if there
Look at the
isn't,
camera when you say that, Uncle Ed.
Hey, I feed off them haters. You know what I'm
Period.
saying?
and if you don't have haters, you ain't doing something right.
If you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. That's a famous line.
You
Mo
won't
T,
pop it.
shout out to Mo T. Alright, he definitely hits that line up. So, number 4. Would you rather have someone lie to you to prevent you from getting hurt or keep it real with you at all times? Alright, it's kind of different. I know they're somewhat similar, but kind of different.
Oh, isn't it
Alright.
started?
I'd rather you keep it real, and then now the decision is mine whether I want to continue, and if anything happens to me or whatever the situation may be, then I'm responsible.
That's true. Mhm.
Because if I go based off you and you lied to me, or to have me avoid it, but I still did it, then that's finished. So I'd rather keep it real. Then it's my decision. If I do it, I do it. If I don't, then it is what it is.
So
What do you mean
go
by
on.
if you do it, you do it? Like I don't
Let's
give me a
just say,
scenario.
okay, like the second part of the question was to keep it real with you, and then what?
So basically, would you rather have someone lie to you to prevent you from getting hurt or keep it real with you at all times?
No, that's what I'm saying. I would rather you keep it real with me. Like, hey, this is such, keeping it real. Now, if I'm a idiot or a knucklehead and I still want to do it, like if after they told me, don't go there, don't do this, don't do that, but I still decide to do it, then I'm responsible for my own actions.
Right. But I think this is more of like, would you rather someone tell you like, hey, you know,
Ali, he's messing up in school, or he's not doing well. When like he's in place and you know that you trust him, but constantly giving you the reminders. How about that? Like somebody constantly reminding you something.
no, not even that.
No.
I'm thinking more of like, okay, so you want my opinion on something, right?
Okay.
And then so you're like, how's my outfit? I'm thinking it more like, you know,
Okay.
you know,
Oh, so you
and
mean
you
like
want me to be like, well, yeah, I think you would want me to be blunt as heck. Yeah.
As far as with that, yeah, you keep it real. I love the crit. I tell you guys.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say
with
he would
stuff.
love that.
The criticism and keeping it real with me, you learn from it.
Yeah.
If it's in that situation, you learn from it. Okay, you don't like. Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Okay,
I'll
how
go
about-
change the shirt, or I'll go change this.
How about in this situation? You ready? It's a different situation. Let's say, you know, let somebody else talk. We'll come back. So I want to hear more of what you guys are saying.
Sada?
Obviously, I would want, like again, if it has something to do with me, be honest with me and just tell me, you know. And it's also whoever is delivering the message or whatever. It's all about how they speak about it as well. If they're rude and whatnot, it's gonna, you know what I mean. You're going to reply rude and stuff. But if they're saying it with a kind heart and genuinely caring about you and whatever the situation is, you gotta control your emotions or learn how to control your emotions about the situation more and no more so it's a, you know, it's not about them. Sometimes it's just a message that has nothing to do with them. You can't hate the what is it, the messenger, you know. So yeah.
See, that's the thing. I didn't quite
question is
understand
vague.
the question. Like you put it in. I'm taking it as in like an advice or a.
You can take it
like,
any
Hey,
way.
go
you know,
do
we
it.
talked
Take it
about
anyway.
this the other day.
I guess
mean,
it depends on the situation.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
If it's as far as advice, like I said, if someone is keeping it real with you with advice, then okay, you can't be mad at the person if you still do it and
Yeah.
you mess up.
No, but like I bet it gave a good. We were looking at the questions the other day, and she mentioned like, for instance, for like especially for us girls, like say your husband, like his mother does
Yeah.
not like you, despises
That's a
you.
great point. That's a great point.
Would you want your husband to tell you every single time she talks about you or she says something about you
Well,
or she
no,
doesn't?
that's not his.
Yeah,
place
so
to do.
actually I found the hadith because I was like, I have to find the hadith because there's a hadith.
Yeah.
So there's a hadith where the Prophet ﷺ said that lying is permitted lying is not permitted except in 3 cases. A man speaking to his wife to make her happy. So you can lie to your wife to make her happy.
Mhm.
Like, my mom loves you, don't worry about it, you know. Or not like loves you, but you know what I'm saying. Or say for instance, what did your mom say about it? And if she didn't like her food, you're like, oh, she was okay with it. Like I think that's fine. I wouldn't want to know the
Yeah,
truth.
that kind of stuff.
And then also, he's not a liar who reconciles between people.
Yeah.
So say for instance, you had some beef with Nishan, right? and you go like, oh, what did he say about me? I'm like, no, he really wants to just fix it. And like, I mean, honestly, I would try to help between two brothers or two sisters in that way, where instead of making it and instigating, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna lie to make the situation better and reconcile between like two, like a wife, husband, and a wife, or if it's like a little lie, not like a very big lie, you know what I'm saying, or like money, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If it's simple and to reconcile two people, I think that's okay too, and that's what the hadith says as well. And the last one is during war. You can lie during war.
Alright, so I'm gonna give her a round of applause because that was my answer.
I want to say actually in the perfect way.
I didn't know the specific reasons, but I was gonna say, isn't there like a hadith that says that there's reasons that's okay to lie in certain situations?
I'm gonna just read exactly from here so I don't mess up anything.
Yes, and I'm very happy that you
lying is not permitted except in 3 cases: a man speaking to his wife to make her happy, lying at times of war, and lying in order to reconcile between people.
Now,
I'd be straight up.
so no, because let me tell you what that does. Well, I think in a relationship situation, what you can say is, this person was just saying some good things about you. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, saying something like that would work under that category because it can eventually get you to where you're trying to get them to. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was going to say. In that scenario, I wouldn't mind, because it's helping a situation in terms of that. I didn't know what it was specifically,
So I mentioned this too that day. I was like, okay, for me, right? Say for instance somebody's talking about me behind my back to you, right? I don't want you to tell me. You know what I want you to do?
100%.
I want you to tell that person, yo, like, have my back without me knowing, and don't even let me know. I don't even want to know. Have my back and just keep it moving, because honestly, like, that's just negative energy that I don't need, because then it's gonna bother me, then it's gonna, like, just have my back, or like put them straight, like, no, that's not what she meant, like, I'm pretty sure this, you know what I'm saying, or she's not like that, or, you know what I'm saying, like, have my back behind my back without even telling me. I don't even want, some people are like, no, I want to know what they said about me. I don't. I really, really do not. Like, have my back without me even knowing, and keep it moving.
And that's exactly what I was also going to say. I was like, I know it's not part of the question, but me, rather just not hearing anything, to be completely honest with you. I don't want to hear nothing. Sometimes I hear something, I don't want to hear bad things about other people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear bad things about other people, because I want to know the person for what I know them for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, so I know it's not in the question, but I was going to mention that as well. Like the middle.
Hey man, everybody's struggling. Like, everybody is struggling. Like, you know
everybody
what
has
I'm
their
saying?
problems.
Like, no one's gonna be perfect. Like, people go through things and do things, and wallah, when you just sit back and you like humanize people, like, just give them the benefit of the doubt. Wallah, like, khalas, like, let it go.
Exactly.
People just want to be happy.
Great conversation right now. Fahmi Hussein said, Nash lied to me the first time we ever met about an action figure and said, well, no, shaking my head, but I learned to let it go. I'm reading the comment. I wasn't even going to
know the story? Do you know the story? Tell us the story. I want to hear it.
Man, we were kids. We were about maybe 5, 6 years old. We were living I believe in Bloom Street on that time. And
Tony's an original 6 Mile dude.
Is he?
Yes.
That's so funny.
They used to come over to the house, because this is when your dad, Lord Hamid, married my sister. Like, around that time, that's when our families would get together, and we had an arm wrestling match. I believe it was an arm wrestling match, and he was like, if I arm wrestle you, will I, get the wrestling, the action figure?
I need to know, was it in English or in Arabic?
The conversation?
Yes.
Oh, it was English.
Yeah.
Okay, Tony, I just don't know when he came. I need to make sure.
It's been here years, man.
You said 5, 6 years old.
Yeah, this is back, but he was older than that back then.
Oh yeah, but he's probably 12, 13.
Yeah.
Also, he's older than
He's probably 12, 13.
Yeah.
My bad, I apologize, I forgot.
You know,
I
he's
forgot.
born in Yemen too, so.
Never.
I was born in Yemen, but I know my birthday.
You 46?
What you would call it, but yeah. So he's saying that I said, "Wallah, that I'll give you the action figure, win or lose or whatever it was," and of course I won, and I never gave him the action figure, and that was it.
Look at the story,
Sure, you
alright?
gave him other things.
Okay, we got Hot Mel saying Fahmi Hussein's the last OG left. Umar T take the Spartan gear off, alright? That just has to be on. And Tony said real, recognize real. I don't know when he sent that. I don't know if it was during your story, before or after. Alright? Last one of the, I guess, quote unquote, somewhat serious
Mine
ones.
is so serious.
Serious one too, actually. We got 2 more then, alright? Would you rather have more time or more money? I don't think I've started with you yet.
It's okay, I've been talking.
Alright.
I started with Adnan,
yeah.
No, we started with Adnan, the original start. But would you rather have more time or more money, Uncle Eddie?
More time or more money?
Time.
Well, knowing what I know now and growing up through all my experiences and lifestyles and I think I would have more time. I would want more time. You know what I'm saying? Look back, change what I used to do wrong, and just growing up. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do the right things. You know what I'm saying?
The people at this chair says, you know what I'm saying. Zach be hitting us with that line all the time. All right.
Me too. We all say it. I think it's a good
Yeah, I think it is. But Tony just said, can y'all get Silky Smooth to speak up too, by the way. That's what he said, alright? So, hey, Tony, that means Tony will just listen to us talk about his age. Tony, you're the man, Tony. Tony's a great guy, alright? Nobody takes criticism as much as Tony.
Loud.
He gets it from everywhere. Alright, shout out to Tony. I'm serious. He gets criticism from everywhere.
For sure, good
Dear
guy,
Mortars,
great guy.
us, everybody.
But to add on to what you were saying earlier, like I love constructive criticism. Constructive criticism.
But you
Yeah.
have to say it in a kind, respectful way without hurting people's feelings.
I feel like that's a jab here too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's different.
You're joking.
Like, it depends on who the person is.
For sure. I agree. So, you're going with time? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I
Going
would
with
definitely
time.
go with more time.
Sada, do you want to answer this now? Make sure you come up too, because Uncle Eddie playing defense right now.
So when you mean more time in a situation of like a certain time you're just gonna be out of this world or what?
Just
Because like I'm the type of person.
more time in a day.
Because I'm the type of person like I really love taking care of myself, and I love because I have the time. I have the time now. You get what I'm saying? So. I don't know, I've never been in a situation where I didn't have the time, so I'll pick money right now because I have all the time. I make sure I get my 8 to 10 hours of sleep. I make sure I take care of myself, give myself my fun time, my alone time. So right now I'd say money.
And nothing
Alright.
wrong with that. I would expect the younger.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something.
SubhanAllah, there's stages in your life. There's actually even a story about this where when you're in your her age, in her 20s, you want more money than time. And then when you get older, you look, because you have all the money, you want more time than money. You know what I'm saying?
Kids and
I
all
mean, of
that.
course, time is way more valuable than money. But in my situation right now, or how I feel about my life, I'm on a couple,
Going on a cruise?
couple G's, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, alright? So first of all, we did a show with the Movement Podcast talking about time or money. And my answer obviously was preaching to them that time is more important than money.
Mm-hmm.
But in this question, I said, would you rather have more time or more money? In terms of currently, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I answer.
My life time is way more than important money in every scenario, in every category. Okay, we could sit here and talk about that. It's another story. But would you rather have more time or more money? Right now, I would rather have more money because, like Sada said, Alhamdulillah for my time and Alhamdulillah for my money. Alhamdulillah. But I have now in my mindset have navigated my times to the point where it's dude, this is what I asked for. I need to step up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what can help is definitely some more money because now we can maybe go on more vacations, which will help with more mental mindset.
But the question is time or money. So you might have the money, but you won't have the time to spend it.
See, but I can never.
That's how I saw the question as either more time
I
or
know,
more money.
but in my
Because
mindset,
obviously, if you have time, you need money to spend it, But if you have money, then you don't have the time. When you're working, you're gonna get a lot of money, but you don't have the time to relax.
You
know
don't
what
make
I'm
the
saying?
time.
Well, you do
if
get vacation
you
time.
care
Yes,
about it,
that's what I said,
you will make
vacation.
more money.
This is
Vacation's
would you
important.
rather, so it's extremes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, they're saying either money and you don't have time, or time and you don't have money.
No. Would you rather have more time or more money?
Yeah.
See, that's the word
Then
more.
who's not gonna say more money?
Right.
If you have the
You
time to
can't
spend
have,
it.
Because 24
Yeah.
hours. 24 hours in a day. Would you
Some
rather
people-
have some more time in a
Yes,
day?
some people
you know?
sleep for 2 hours and they're fine with it and they'll spend the rest of the day. And if I had more money, the things I like, for instance, like cooking and cleaning, you could have. You can read.
To do that stuff.
Yeah, see, it works out.
You don't like to cook.
It's alright. That's why it's different answers, guys.
Like
Nash.
that.
Uncle Nash. What's your answer?
I love to
Me,
cook.
I'd rather I'd rather have more time.
Yeah.
Money comes and goes. You can get money from anything. I sell a lot of stuff, so.
Nashy Nash deals and deals. That's Nashy Nash.
So I mean, no, but I think time is more important, especially when you want to spend it with family, spend it with friends, and like that's stuff you can't take back. Money is gonna come and go.
Once time is gone, it's gone.
That's it. You ain't getting that back. You're gonna wish that you went and saw this one person, but you didn't have time because what were you doing? Out making money?
Or spending
You're
it.
gonna wish that you wanted to go say hi to this person or go see someone that was sick this one day, but you didn't have time to do it. That's it. Once that's gone, that's gone.
That's a good
So-
way to
How
I would look at like I said, money is gonna come and go. It shouldn't be important.
Material.
It is important with certain things, you can't have this unless you have money or this and that. But I think as just a whole, I think time spent with people around you or to do stuff is a lot more important than just
So
money.
is the would you rather question about would you rather lose your memories or was that the one?
Yeah, I believe so.
So go ahead. You can jump
perfect.
into it.
Bring
Did you?
us straight to it. I agree with him.
Yeah.
Time all the way. Well, it's precious memories that brings us
That's
to.
the money earned or
Wait, what?
that's the one the money earned or lose the memory.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. That's the next one.
So the next question is lose all of the money you've earned this year or lose all of the memories you've gained this year. So May to May, from last May to this May.
Whoa. Okay. Say that one more time.
Either you lose them. Hold on, let me read it.
I would lose the money.
Lose all of the money you've earned this year or lose all the memories you've gained this year.
Well, I would say, 'cause I ain't been working, so I'd rather just lose the little that I got and keep my memories. And then I had a good time while I've been off, so I mean, I'm straight. So I'd rather, lose the money
Go
because
ahead.
I really didn't do nothing but pay bills.
How about Travis?
I'm not gonna lie, this year was my biggest year that I've ever made. But money comes and goes. I love my memories. I cherish every moment with people that I love. I don't know. I grow as a person. I don't want to forget that. I try, somehow you do get older and you forget stuff, but you want to hold on to some of the things that make you feel. And the lessons, too, that you've learned.
Yeah.
Yeah, me personally, same thing. The memories definitely, you can't put a price tag on it. You know what I'm saying? Can't put a price tag on it. These young fellas helping me out, making this, place happen right here. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, that was a memory for me because I knew, like, seeing it from what it was to what it is, and just that last year, definitely, you can't put a price tag on that moment right there, How about you, Sada?
I agree, yeah. I would completely keep my memory versus the money.
Well, we all talk like in a sadder tone when we thought about it.
Yeah, this the past, especially last year, like there's so many unreal events that I would never want to lose. So maybe if it was another year, I'm joking.
Okay, Eddie?
I mean, overall, like, just this past 12 months, for me personally, I would lose my memory. Because, we've had a lot of tragedies, health situations, and just still great memories, like went on a cruise with my nieces, and, but overall, I would definitely want to lose my memory the last 12 months,
There you go. Different answers from different people. We hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Khalid, by the way, Khalid Dabit, money comes and go, memories are priceless, clapping hands for you. I believe that's what you said, right? I don't know if that's what you said, I believe. And they said sending this to the Chrysler headquarters at Nash.
Chrysler.
Chrysler. I've been hearing this since I was like 8, 9 years old. Alright?
Hey, you have pronunciation issues.
I'm number one. I have a horrible pronunciation.
Well, the teeth gets in the way. But, yeah. Chrysler.
Alright, there you go.
And also, if people that are watching, if you guys have a would you rather question, chime in or call in.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We'd love to hear you. Hear what you have to say. All right. Before we go into the more of a laid-back ones, I want to give a shout out to our second sponsor of today, which is Leo's Coney Island in Royal Oak. Shout out to Leo's Coney Island, located in 10 South Main Street, Royal Oak, Michigan. Their number is 1-248-336-8093. They're known for their delicious American-style food, conies, fried chicken gyro, breakfast, chili. You know, everything over there is at Leo's Coney. So, Leo's Coney's, Uncle Eddie, you already know they've been around for a while.
Great spot.
You know what's the best one, though? The one in Royal Oak, alright?
24/7, I believe, right?
Yes, 24/7, breakfast, A1. Shout out to Ahmed and Hailemi. Shout out to everybody over there at Leo's Coney Island. You go there, make sure you give a shout out to Oz Media. Might even give you a discount. You know, or they might charge you extra. Depends on the mood. Right? I don't know where we're at right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, with that said, we're now more laid back ones. You know, maybe more laughter in between. All right. Sada, have you started one yet or no? I don't think you have. Okay. So Sada, would you rather be the first person to explore? Oh no, I'm not. We said not that one. Right? We're taking away that one. I'm sorry. Would you rather go back to age 5? You gotta listen to this one. Right? I had to reread it a couple times myself. Would you rather go back to age 5 with everything you know now, or know now everything your future self will learn? Okay, so like basically, would you rather go back to age 5 and know everything you learned from now up until age 5, or like, you know, from 5 to now, or would you rather know what your future self will learn, you know, in the future now, beginning right now, like knowing in the That makes sense? Did I break that down right? Okay, so Sada.
So I would rather know the future because I'm very thankful with everything that I've been through. You're looking into my soul. I'm trying not to look at you.
I'm listening.
Just look the no, seriously though, I don't need to go back. I'm so thankful for everything that I've been through. Everything that I've been through made me the person I am, and I'm very content with the person I am, obviously, and like I'd rather know the future. So, because if I go back, I'm gonna try to control situations, and then I probably wouldn't be the person I am today, and that scares me. Versus knowing the future, I could probably value what I have today, and I probably wouldn't change a thing too. Like I wouldn't do things to try to change. I'll still live life as if how I would live it, but I think I'd value things more, and that would give my life more value as well.
There's been some good answers, by the way, at this table today. I just want to let y'all know. All right, good answers at this table today. Uncle Ed.
I would probably go back to age 5 because there's something that I've always wanted to do is go to college. I mean, I did go to college for a small time, and you know, and want to have a better education. You know what I'm saying? A better lifestyle. You know, just not have to work. I mean, obviously you have to work hard getting through college and everything, but just having a better education, you know.
Not that, but you know, it doesn't have an age. You can always go back. You're smart.
College doesn't have an age, that is.
Yeah, because you graduated high school, right?
99.
Hey.
I graduated from 3 high schools.
3 high schools. 3 high schools.
No.
Uncle Nash.
With your answer, you're more because you're younger. So there was really going back to 5. What you're still like your teen years, you know, is nothing. But as far as like, I probably would go back to 5 also. Just change some bad, horrible decisions I've probably made throughout, you know, that held me back in a few situations, and hope that for that not to happen. I mean, but as far as other things to change, no. Like I wouldn't like. Really, if I was to go back to 5, it would be just to be a better person and to just like not make the mistakes I've made.
Manage your life a lot better, you know.
Yeah, so that's really about it.
Yeah, I would go back too. I'm kind of like in the middle of your ages. Like she's a lot younger, like you said, and then you still have your whole life, almost your whole life ahead of you.
Well, I'm turning 25, so I'm halfway to 50. Halfway to Nishwan's age.
Yeah. I feel like I would definitely want to go back. I would do things a lot more, like knowing what I know now, I would do things a lot more differently. I wouldn't work. Like, I struggled a lot too, you know. I got my degree a lot later. Like, I made a lot of choices for other people to make other people happy. You know, I love my son. Shout out to Rambo. Like, I wouldn't change that. But there's a lot of things that I would have changed. So, I would go back.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I'd definitely go back to 5 because number one, you have potential you have more time. You know what I'm saying? Like you almost restarting and like you know everything that you know now. Me personally, I wouldn't pretty much change anything because everything happens for a reason. It'll be more of me attacking the world now. You know what I'm saying? Early age.
But
You know what I'm saying?
don't you guys
Right.
Google.
True, Amazon.
You know?
Don't you guys think that's gonna like that would probably drive me nuts because I'm a worrier, so I'd be like, oh my god. But then like and then see if I try to fix a situation that like was it a good outcome? What if the next one or how do I know that is gonna be a better
But it
outcome?
works the same way because like if I knew my future and say my future was not good, it will freak me out to like make my decisions. It will take me longer to make my decisions because I'm like I don't want to get to there, you know. And subhanAllah, like sometimes it just forces you to like get there, you know. Like whatever's meant to free is meant to free.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
This is all just would you rather hypothetical situations,
Like,
by the way.
By me going back to my past, going back to younger, it's just more for me is like being more religious. You know what I'm saying? Or not making stupid mistakes that were unnecessary.
Yeah, that's the whole.
Like,
I'm saying,
to
I
build
wouldn't really
those good
change.
deeds.
I don't want to change nothing that's happened in my life. Just the
Be a better
bad
person.
decisions that I've made
Yeah.
throughout my life. That's it. That would be the only reason. And that's really it. And like I said, like you said, be more into your deen and stuff like that. That's a lot.
Anybody else? Other comments, concerns on that one? All right. Tony right now said, first of all, Hotmail said Fahmi is the only G from Hamtramck. I don't know who this Hotmail person
know.
is. It must be Tony.
I think it's Tony.
Yes,
He
Yes.
has multiple accounts.
Yes, he does.
Multiple accounts.
Multiple accounts, commented from different sources. First of all, we appreciate you, Tony. All right, the comments, we always love the comments.
There's
All
Tony
right?
and Tony.
Yes, 'cause
He has no social media accounts, but multiple emails.
So, Fahmi Hussein then commented, at Nash, are one of those things saying, I don't want to, he's hipping and then lying and saying you said Allah? Like, I don't know, what were you just talking about? Said Allah.
No, 'cause
Allah, that moment.
he was like, you said Wallah. He was like, no, I said Allah.
Hey, that's an old trick in the
Yeah. I haven't heard that in a while.
Tony,
The new
man.
generation doesn't do that. We used to do that.
It sounds like Tony right now is at home eating some cornflakes, putting sugar in the old school moment right now. He's feeling like an old school vibe. Shout out to Tony, man. Alright, here we go. Next question. Would you rather travel the world for a year on a shoestring budget, tight budget, or stay in only one country for a year but live luxurious? Okay? So, would you rather travel the world, tight budget, or stay in one country for a year but live luxurious? Alright? Abid, I don't think you actually officially started one. So go ahead, Abid. What would you rather do?
Call me crazy, but I would rather see the world tight budget. Like one of my dreams is going backpacking through Europe. Just a backpack, going through, because there's a lot of little countries in Europe, and just exploring the people, trying, like, getting to know the actual culture of, and I know, I'll try, like, the ethnic food, like, go to, like, the smaller restaurants, that's where the real, raw, experiences are. Go to Africa, I've always wanted to go to Africa. It's, like, one of my biggest things in the world, and just experience, I want to hit each continent, inshallah, and, so I would want to do that. Why are you guys making fun of me?
No, I'm laughing at Zach.
Zach just gave it a chicken leg and just watching us.
No, he just,
That's
yeah.
like turkey leg. Where do you get that?
That's that, what is it called? No, what do you call it?
Regular, drumsticks.
What was your nickname for it? He's calling the protein, or
Steroids.
steroid chicken.
That's a steroid.
That's steroid chicken, alright? Uncle Nash?
Me, I would want to explore the world with a tight budget because I mean, if you're actually exploring the world, how tight is your budget? I mean, you obviously have something, but I'd rather do that. You get to just different places, know different people.
I'm like also the type of person, like, I don't care for the hotel to be amazing. As long as I get to sleep there, I want to wake up early in the morning, explore as much as I can, come back at night, sleep, wake up early in the morning. Like, I'm not really big on, like, like, I love to experience the country itself, not, like, it mind blows me when I went to, I'm sorry, from DC with the middle schoolers. They were all crying to go to the pool in the in the hotel. I'm like, there's like, we want to see all the things,
Right.
So I don't care for the luxuriness of it. Honestly, I don't care about that.
There's time for that. There's time to enjoy, explore. Younger kids don't realize what they see sometimes.
Okay, same question for you, man.
I'd love to see the world, you know what I'm saying? Go explore different countries, different ethnics, different, just different type of hospitalities, you know what I mean?
Different foods,
Foods,
all that stuff.
you know. All the luxury stuff, that's all secondary to me. I've had nice things growing up and stuff like that. I've worked hard for all my stuff, but I'd like to see different parts of the world.
Well, most of it you took from my closet. But no, go ahead.
I know how you feel.
You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't happen anymore, but it used to. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I be taking my from my closet now.
Sada, same question for you.
I would pick being luxury. Because you know what? I like the greater things in life. Like, I get it, of course. I'd pick a really... Honestly, I love the States. Like, I would honestly pick the States because I feel like there's so much to learn and there's so many... Because there's so many different races in the States that, like, I will learn from different countries and different, and continents and whatnot. So, just give me a nice view, some water, some good food, and a massage, you're chilling. And when you have no budget, like, I could buy things, resell them. Probably the near after I'll go around the country.
Hey, that's Sada though. That's Sada. That's great. That's a great answer. And great.
Think smarter, not harder.
There you go. Alright, honestly, it's a tough
Send me
one for me.
pictures. Send me
Tough one.
postcards.
Like, if you're talking about in general, of course, to me, I would rather be on a shoestring budget and then travel the world. That's the kind of person I would go to a place you want to be able to enjoy it and go around and stuff and try to get as much out of the whole situation as you can. But the luxurious part,
Sounds nice.
It does sound nice. Like, if it was just for 1 year, it was like a mindset, like, yo, let me just do
That's
this.
a long time.
It is a long time.
It's a country.
It is a long time, though.
It's a whole country. It's not just a city. It's not just, it's a whole country.
You'll get sick of it.
Yeah,
sooner.
you'll get tired.
You guys will get tired going to whole different, trying new foods, going to different
Why would you get tired of that when you're seeing something different every single time?
But
different
there's
people,
50
different,
states
different
in the United
people.
States.
Okay.
That's different people. Go to Hawaii, you're in a whole different, like, you feel like you're in a whole different country.
Well, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, but I mean, you're gonna live there forever? No, you're gonna come back.
Honestly, going to Miami, how much, like, it was a culture shock.
It was definitely beautiful.
No, it was a culture shock
Yeah.
too. Like, I literally felt like I was in a, in a Hispanic country and stuff like that. Like, it was everything that was, in English, it was in Spanish as well. And I was like, oh, like, what's going on here? I did not know that.
I mean, they probably say that about when they come up here.
Exactly, yeah. No, a lot of my friends
are
are coming from different states. They're just like, whoa.
You go to
It's
New
a big
York and
culture.
get the same effect, but
Yeah.
just different weather.
Isn't there like, there's in different areas, there's like a Chinatown, I feel like, in China.
Yeah.
Where? Here?
New York.
New York?
New York.
Cali.
Yeah.
And I think in
Michigan.
Chicago, there's like a whole Palestinian street. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's culture. I mean, people are spreading out. It's everywhere in the United States of America now. You can see it in a lot of different places. Believe it or not, that is all I have here. I don't know if my sisters have any last minute questions or final stuff they want to say while y'all look up or think of something. Again, this is episode 37 of the Table Talk podcast. We stream it live on Oz Media's YouTube page. We are also on Apple and Spotify podcasts under Oz Media. We have Zach David in the building from the Movement Podcast. We even got Ramsey from the Movement Podcast as well, hitting the camera. Shout out to middle school as well. We're gonna keep it as middle school. The whole middle school Hanley squad is in the building as well, man. So yeah, with that said, you have anything you're about to say something inside? It looks like.
This is a little deep.
Oh,
I have a question.
question?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just a little scary. This is the one that you did not like to answer. If you remember. Okay, so I'm just really curious of what they would say. All right. Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
I said I didn't want to answer, but I would say date.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of those where obviously this is all
what I can do
hypothetical
with
stuff.
that
This is just conversation starters, hypothetical situations.
I mean, I probably want to know the date just so I can live my life to the fullest, and enjoy life, spend time with my loved ones, and
Two.
just
Trigger.
make sure I go out with a chew.
Yeah.
If I had to choose one, I mean, I'd rather choose none,
Yeah.
but if I had to choose one, it would probably be the day as well. Because if you know how you're gonna die, you go, oh my god.
Like if it was
That'll
God
mess you
forbid a
up.
car
Heck
accident,
yeah.
you never want to get inside a car.
I'm sick. I'm getting a fever. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, like you just start
Definitely.
coming into your head.
You do that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Same here. Same here. I'm with the day one as well. Do you guys have any final words, Uncle Nash and
I have
Uncle
one more.
Eddie? Oh,
It's
go
a funny
ahead.
one.
Go ahead. Let me hear this funny
Okay, would you rather not be allowed to watch TV for a year or not be allowed to eat any sweets for a year?
Say that again?
Or not be allowed to eat sweets?
What was the first part?
Not watch TV.
one. I'm sweet.
Either not watch TV or not eat sweets?
Yeah. That was easy for you.
I don't care about sweets.
Yeah, no, wait, hold on.
Me
hold
too.
on. I'm a, okay, be really fast or really strong?
Strong.
Strong. I'm already fast. It's a bad
If
habit.
that's the case,
It's a bad habit.
if that's the case, I'll go fast. Because I'm already okayly strong.
No, I'm talking about like Hawk strong.
Like
like
stomp on
talking?
you strong.
Like walking through, breaking stuff not on purpose strong.
Like picking up my
Sorry.
finger.
So would you rather be Flash or Hulk?
Yeah.
Well, see, no, if you see it like that, I'd be Flash. 'Cause
No,
I'm
I'd
a
rather be
dog.
Hawk.
What are we looking
I
like
would
a
rather
Hulk?
be the Hulk because the Hulk is super fast too. I don't know if you know that, but he's
Well, we mean Hulk body.
No, when I'm that strong, it's just like I could have my butt, but I could automatically just. Oh well, Hulk does that. So yeah, actually, I might probably would be Hulk.
Yeah, I'm Hawk all day.
yeah, I'd do the Hulk if that's the case.
Or be general.
Eddie?
I'd want to be big and strong. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, done?
Yes.
Sarah? You said Sarah too? Go ahead.
Fast.
Fast?
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
like the Flash. Okay, would you rather be invisible or read minds? That's the last one.
Invisible.
Invisible.
or read minds?
Invisible. Read minds, you're gonna be hearing about Uncle Ed's day and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hear about his day.
I want to read minds.
I can see that.
You know why? Because he wants to know if I really like his food or not.
Oh, we really like his food. I really like his food.
Thank you, I appreciate
You know what I'm saying?
I love your food.
So invite me for the next barbecue, Unc.
it all day.
he do all day. Go ahead, Uncle Eddie though.
I guess I'll go read minds. I guess. I'm not-
Really?
So you know what? How the line in this is that if you're invisible, you could actually be invisible and hear
Yeah.
everything that they
Yeah.
hear.
That's the thing. That's
And
how
sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you. There's times where I want to just be invisible. I just don't want to be there. I'm like, just go away. Because reading minds sometimes I feel like it'll just drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to know how to shut it off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be hearing stuff about other people.
All
All
that.
day, all
What am-
night.
You'll be in a room and you'll
Or, like,
hear.
or if you're at an interview and you'll automatically just like,
Hear what
No,
they're thinking
yeah,
about you?
like
oh, what the hell is she wearing?
Or does she think she about to get this job? Like,
Yeah,
yes,
she's taking my own time.
I do.
Eyelashes cute.
And that Uncle Nash came here with the motive to say that line, no matter what, before the show ended,
I had
alright?
to find the right one. It was it.
Hey, first of all, Unks, first of all, thank y'all for coming. We really do appreciate it. We gotta have you guys on again, inshallah. Whatever the conversation may be, it's always a good time. You know, even like, you know, the mindset, you know, to have a family in the building, like, you know, you'd be like, you know, it's not even a show almost. It's just us talking to each other. You about to say something?
No.
Look like you about to hit and say some extra words. Do you have any final words?
No, final words. I'm just, life is short. You know, time is precious. Money come and go. Just surround yourself around good people and you'll make good decisions. And just go from there.
That's Uncle Nash, everybody. That's Uncle Nash. Definitely getting the round of
Why
applause.
my eyes get watery a little bit? You know what I want to say?
Nash, I want you to say something else. I'm trying to see this right now,
No,
alright?
I've been emotional lately. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like I've been a little. Look, my eyes are getting water. Do you see it?
I love you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. I know.
Yeah.
I do want to say this. Like this has been like a topic lately. Like that's been kind of. Like, I don't know. I've been thinking about it, and like so So I feel like with everyone, I really want you guys to take this for consideration or whatever. But a lot of people use their time off to get away from their reality. Okay, like they waste time. They go out partying or whatever. Whatever. They're escaping their reality. Why don't you use the time you have off to build the life you actually want?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with that, you have a vision. You're working towards something. Like I know, definitely take your time off and relax or whatever. But a lot of the times people, waste a lot of time hanging out. Like they have free time, like they just want to hang out, like with the wrong people or whatever, and because they're like depressed or they're going through something or whatever. Why don't you use that time to, make yourself stronger? Invest in yourself, invest in who you are and what you want to be, and I feel like that should be a good topic too, like kind of life coaching in a way, but in the aspect of like what you can, using your time wisely.
Yeah. No. I like it.
You inspired me to mention that because you gave advice.
Word of advice right there. Word of advice. Uncle Ed, you got any closing remarks? Uncle Ed sounds like he always try to hold his breath when he answers.
Who said that?
You already know.
Tony?
Tony. No, is this Hamel or Tony? We gotta confirm, Fahmy.
Sometimes, we don't appreciate what we have. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate what you have. Family. Tell your loved ones you love them. You know what I'm saying? 3 big words. I love you to your family and is huge. You know what I'm saying? And we don't say it enough sometimes. It's just enjoy your life. Love what you have. All this material stuff, all this extra stuff is unnecessary. Stop wanting to be or, trying to be like watching these celebrities, what they have. And just enjoy what you have, love what you have, and appreciate it.
And don't forget who you are.
100%.
And if you don't like who you are, become a better person.
It's like I was telling Ali just the other day, because I see how he is around certain people, and I tell him don't change who you are. I understand you got these group of friends, and then because I was asking him, I was like, do he interact with other Bangladesh people, Bengalis, and at a school, other Muslimin and stuff like that? And he was like, yeah, I know them and I talk with them, and I guess they do Gum'ah prayers every Friday at Cass Tech. And so he talks with everyone. I was like, that's good. As long as you're doing that, that's fine. Don't just hang around your baseball team or your ROTC team and stuff like that. I mean, you might have more fun with them. I was like, but get to know the other people too.
You become well-rounded.
And you become more well-rounded.
Culture appreciation.
I was like, because don't forget, I always tell them, don't forget who you are. I literally just had this conversation with them. I'm like, remember, you're Muslim first, and then everything else comes after that. I was like, if your friends can respect that you're Muslim first and try not to get you to do bad things, then those you keep. Yeah. But the ones that try, man, don't worry about it, or don't do this, I was like, you don't need them. I was like, I'm not going to be around you 24/7 to monitor you and see. You're going to end up eventually going on to college or whatever you're doing in high school now. I don't see it, but I expect you to do the right thing. And I just try to go from there and try to make sure it's not true.
That's another great topic because I'm going to be real. Me growing up, especially not having sisters next to me in that age or whatever, you want to please everybody. You want to be friends with you're trying to change yourself to fit into different things. I'm glad I was friends with everybody because I was able to chameleon my way, and I never knew who I was. I never knew who Abid was, what I like. And it's okay to read, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't show that side, you know what I'm saying? It was it's hard, especially in high school years. That's a huge thing of people just being true to themselves. I regret that the most. I felt like I was that type of girl that was friends with everyone and was a certain way with everybody.
A wise
and
man
I hated that
once told me, you don't have to be best friends with everybody. Just keep a good relationship with them, alright? And
that's true.
Build connections, because it's all about connections. And you know what example he gave me? He told me you never know when you might need somebody. And that's not obviously the main reason, but a simplest thing is you could be, your tire, get a flat tire on the road, you pull up, it's somebody that you know, they hook you up. It's just because you said something, what up to him in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember you. You know, we graduated together. You know, Uncle Ed, you know, life advice, I'm not gonna lie, very simple, but it's just a simple thing. I mean, obviously you could expand on it more, but, you know, I think it's important because, you know, you keep a good relationship with people, but definitely know who you are, know yourself, you know, and I don't know if you had any final things you wanted to say. If not, I hope you guys enjoy this. You know, this is what it is. This is kind of the conversations we have on a normal basis in a way. Episode 37, Table Talk. We'll be back at it again next week with Sedwa Maudi again. We'll be talking about books and different other things. You know, she's the author. She published her own book, I believe, right before Ramadan, if I'm correct. So we'll have her back on. She actually is a friend of the podcast as well. Again, shout out to our sponsors, BC Adhesives and Leo's Coney Island Royal Oak. Hope you guys all enjoy this. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Of course, our guests, the Unks, Sis. We'll see y'all next week.
I feel like I always learn something on here. I
Yeah.
start sharing ideas.
It's a great show. Great show.
Thank you.
Thank you.